Hi, I'm Melly Toomey, your soap opera queen, with episode number 48 review of Beyond the Gates. Now, I love you, my loves. Thank you for your love and support for the soap opera queen. Now, if you're new, I do give you time to leave because I do give spoilers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you still here. You must want to be here. Okay, let's get the minor stuff out the way, and then I can get into what I really want to talk about this episode. I love the way Danny is there for Nicole. You remember way back I told you I said, when this falls apart for Nicole, I hope that Danny is there, and Danny is there for her sister, and I love seeing Danny in this moment because since Beyond the Gates has started, Danny has been through some drama. From being arrested to the gun, the wedding, to it's just so much. But I'm glad she's been there for Nicole. Also, Ted going to talk to Bill and him understanding that it was his choices that he made, But I gotta agree with, as much as I want to, I gotta agree with Bill and Danny. I feel like Nicole and Ted are not done. I feel like it's gonna be hard for them to get back there, but I feel like they're not done for some reason. Now, let me get to what I really want to talk about this episode. And I will say, to me, this episode starts the redemption of Eva. And I'm gonna tell you why. When Eva walked in that office, it broke my heart because the fact that this was a job she loved, this was something new. She was in a world that she had never been before. And yes, she might have been there for the wrong reasons. But again, you gotta understand, Eva had been told her whole life that her dad didn't want her. And she did not know that Ted didn't even know nothing about her. And so when Nicole came, she's like, "What you doing here?" And Eva was like, "I know you probably hate me." When Nicole said, "No, I don't hate you," that gave me hope. She might not get that job back, but that gave me hope of forgiveness. But baby, when Danny came in, as much as I love Danny, I can't be mad. Danny's like, "You gotta leave." And Eva leaves. So Eva goes back to knock on the door because to see Leslie. Now before that, Leslie had another one of her dreams and her hallucinations because she cuckoo that Ted that came to see her. And so when the knock came to the door, she thought it was Ted, but it was Eva. And Eva basically, came in. And when I say Leslie laid into Eva, what did you think? Shout out to the actress that played Leslie, because even though she's wrong, and I realized it's a character, that's not her, that's her acting, she was killing that scene as Eva. She was killing that scene as Leslie. And baby, Eva said, how was he supposed to know? He didn't know nothing about me. And then Leslie has packed her bags and told her to leave. When Eva said, "Mom, I slept in my car," I had to pause. I was watching on Paramount Plus. I had to pause it because, baby, she broke my heart right there when she said, "Mom, I had to sleep in my car." And then she kicked her out. And that girl had to go somewhere. I'm starting to believe that theory that Eva is Kat's twin and that Nicole is her mama. I'm starting so much to believe that because the fact that I understand she was mad with Eva. I understand all that. But you can put your daughter out? That's supposed to be your child. And especially with all these hallucinations, I believe she did take Eva from the hospital. I believe Nicole is Eva's mama. I don't know why, but I believe Nicole is Eva's mama. So Eva goes, she goes to Ted, and she's like, "I ain't got nowhere to go." They have a conversation, and she's like, "Why you didn't tell me?" Ted was like, "Why you didn't tell me you should have came to me?" And Eva was like, "My mom told me you didn't want me. I didn't know nobody else but my mom." And Ted, I ain't gonna lie, as much as Ted was wrong for what he did, he was a standard guy for this. He's like, "I'm going to get you a room. I'm going to set you an apartment." And to me, this episode started off so sad. But I'm telling you, mark my words, this is going to be the redemption that Eva's going to need. Mark my words, right now it's May. Fast forward to August, September. Eva's going to be the host. This is going to start her redemption storyline. I've watched the soap opera so much. This is going to start her redemption storyline. But baby, this episode to me, when Eva versus Leslie, her putting out, baby, this is probably the most saddest episode I don't sing, but I am so invested in Leslie. I am so invested in Eva and this whole thing. Beyond the Gates is bringing the drama. I know I'm a little late. I overslept, and I'm sorry about that. I will be bringing you Friday's episode very soon. I have not watched it yet, but as soon as I watch it, I'll bring you sometime this weekend. I love you. Thank you for supporting the Soap Opera Queen. I love you. Bye.